Hello, welcome to this video. We have a special guest. He's gonna leave as soon as I start because he doesn't. We'll just have his. Hey, are you gonna help with the video? No. All right, the read for the week. Let's get to it. Um, yeah, basically the read today. I'm gonna do like we always do, but I'm using these really the Rebecca Campbell decks, the Star Seed Oracle, the Work Your Light, and the Rose Oracle. Um, oops, that's pretty bright. And the reason I'm using them is they've got those nice pinky, pastel-y, feminine colors. And we're gonna just kind of base this read on the week, being inspired by this new moon coming in on Friday in Cancer, and Cancer season. So it feels like just, touching off of the last bit of videos and stuff. Um, you know, there is this rise of the divine feminine, but it's also really coming to us to um, just be softer with ourselves, to be more feminine by nurturing ourselves. I just want to read this quote um, that I took a picture of. It's from the Nomadic Soul. Um, Basically, there's one word in there I'm not going to say, um, the NWO, for what you know what that is. Um, so let's just call them the dark. You want to resist the dark? Start by resisting your own weaknesses, addictions, dysfunctions, laziness, and disempowering thoughts and beliefs. Awakening is not posting conspiracies online. It's you waking up to the power and potential you inherently possess and actualizing it. I just really liked that because that's sort of been the theme we've had this last few weeks with readings and that kind of thing. So yeah, I think we're still in that thing. It's like we need to be doing a lot of self work, examination, but really just being nice to ourselves and nurturing ourselves and these gifts that are coming in for us and recognizing them and seeing them for what they are and seeing the potential in ourselves, and not relying on that, what everybody else is telling us. We've we've done like thousands of years of being told what to do. We're not doing that anymore, right? We're heading towards sovereignty of our souls. So that's where I see we're at. And I kind of feel like this week, ooh, that fell on the floor, we're gonna grab it. This week definitely feels like a lot softer. Um, so hopefully you also feel that ease and grace as we move through this week, and that more feminine, nurturing energy, allowing that to replenish you and comfort you and all those good things. Okay, overall theme for the week: the Wheel of Fortune. There are infinite number of possibilities in my life. Yeah, I think that we forget this too. We make ourselves small. Like, who am I to get this? Or who am I to I don't have these magical abilities, and it's like every human does. Every single one of us does. It's just like how you're able to tap into them. Got some crap going there or something. Oops. All right, let's take a look at what the rest of the week, or the overall theme for the week is. Yeah, we got the perception card again. This has again a lot to do with, there's like emphasis at our third eye. Um, This is a mudra. I can't remember which one it is, but the perception card is interesting because we've talked about that in previous weeks too. Is that our perception of the way we've lived is changing, and every day, every single day, different truths are being revealed, and so we're spending every day reconciling that truth with ourselves, right? So it's all a part of the process, and it's happening nice and slowly. So that it's not overwhelming. Um, so I would say this week, just really take your time to. It's not just even about perception of how we interpret things, because everybody has obviously different perceptions of things. But it is, again, it's just standing back and looking at the big picture, um, and really tuning in. It's coming up again with that whole discernment thing, right? Like we're really, throat and third eye are really connected to discernment and how we're processing the information that's being given to us. Um, yeah, it just feels like we're in a bit of a reconciliation week in terms of um, just it, like sort of it's an integration of these energies, a remembering of the truth within us, and just kind of, you know, recalibrating our system um, to the new. So it's, it's, and the words I keep getting definitely this week are ease and grace. So allowing it to just kind of flow through the body. Yeah, so we got the stellar gateway activation, infinite potential, and the manifestation vortex. So just reminding us we are in that vortex, that manifestation thing. So again, really being, I don't want to say cautious, but being clear on our thoughts and things like that. Um, not sitting in the fear vibration, all of those things. As usual, the outside world is crazy, nutty craziness. But it's actually, the funny thing is, well, you've heard me say this before, is I find it hilarious. It's just getting more and more hilarious by the day. Um, there's no fear to be had in it. It's all actually playing out exactly as it's supposed to. It literally is like it's just a script. We're just going through it. Okay, I'm also going to read out of the Nature's Rhythm Oracle. Once again, I have to use the book for this because it's just too detailed. Um, I am bountiful and expansive in my body, mind, and soul. Yeah, it's exactly like I'm saying. This is definitely an integration week. So things are shifting and changing, but now we're integrating this new energy. So in a way, it's nice because you're not being bombarded with intense energy like we have been in the last couple of weeks. It's giving us time to take a breather and let this all process and assimilate's a terrible word. I don't like that word. But just like integrate within the system. And then the end result is our expansion. So let's see what we have to say here. The walls you have built around your heart, mind, and body are impermanent. They were created to keep you safe and protected. Beyond these walls lies the opportunity to expand your awareness and grow into a grander version of yourself. Have the courage to be less guarded and invite self expansion, spirituality, mentality. Oops, sorry, hopefully you can't hear my tummy. It's making a lot of noise. Have the courage to be less guarded and invite self-expansion, spirituality, mentally and physically, sorry. What can you do to open your heart and mind? Focus on the center of this card, unraveling the possibilities of experience without walls. Yeah, we're just in a growth period, which is great. That's where we should be. All right, let's look at this week, starting the beginning half. I realize it's Tuesday and we're already in it, but let's just see what we're supposed to be focusing there. Mixed up next for a second. Oops, we got we got lots of cards. Okay, let's look at the beginning part of the week. First up, don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Yeah, this one's interesting because I don't think it's so much about um, it's not that we're intentionally dimming it, but I'm feeling like a lot of us we're just not accepting of the fact that we are these amazing energy spirit beings. Like we need to open our heart and do the expansion and allow it to grow and flourish. Like, yeah. We also got the priestess, which is, sorry, which is how are you being called to step up and lead? So it's not so much about, it's not being quiet this week. It's about, um, well, let's read the next card because from this deck we get lifting the veil. Question everything. Anything unaligned must go. So we're just in this process where we want these things to be happening, um, and allowing them, like being in the flow of everything, allowing this expansion to happen, really taking a look at our world and ourselves and how, what do we look like in this next phase. So I feel like this week is a lot of, it's not necessarily soul searching a little bit, but it's about expanding into these new energies and these new possibilities. It's funny, this one flipped up too. So we got Lemura creating heaven on earth. It's happening. Yeah, so by doing this work and lifting the veil and seeing things for what it is, it's like this, we're heading into this soft, beautiful energy. And we just have to get into the flow of things this week. A lot of allowing, I think, is going to be like probably the big word. Let's take a look at the two from the Rose Oracle. Healing the mother line, healing ancestral work, mother line, growing up. It's very Cancer energy, right? The mothering energy. I feel like that's what like I said at the beginning, it's like I feel like this week we're really being asked to spend the time to be softer with ourselves, still be asking the questions and like doing the investigation work, but being softer with ourselves about where we're at on this journey. Um, yeah, we also got the Held card. Sureness of the soil, unseen help, support, community. Just, yeah. And even just the word held, right? Like a mother holds and nurtures and comforts and cares for and protects the baby. Is it's like this week, let's take this breather for what it is, because I have a feeling the energy will be fairly soft. It's not going to be really intense. I'm feeling like a lot more like at peace and relaxed, whereas like the previous couple weeks you could feel that intense energy coming in. I told you guys about how I was having sleeping and things like that, but that seems to have like mellowed out. So yeah, let's take this week and take care of ourselves, but on a spiritual and emotional level. Just allow ourselves to be held and comforted by this energy coming in, this rise of this divine feminine, and tapping into that. That seems to be the case for the beginning of the week anyway. These first couple days, you just want to be tapping into that. It sounds like a really good thing to do to soften it up a bit. All right, let's look at the end of the week, see where we are there. Yeah, okay. We're going to try to keep this kind of short. Okay. First step for the end of the week is birthing a new age. Um, Birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Yeah, so it's just like the beginning of the week. We're still in this like manifestation vortex. It's still really critical that um, we're taking it easy on ourselves and doing our work that way, but we're not, we're still envisioning and manifesting the future, like what we want to see in this new age coming in. We also got the cosmic heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. Yeah, it's just, they're such, and it's not just because of these cards, but they're just such a feminine, soft energy this week. So really, if you can do anything, it's beautiful just to tap into that energy, because it's like Mother Earth just like cradling us and holding us. So um allow yourself to kind of like to be held this week by the energy. So if you're going to tap into anything, that's kind of the energy to tap into that divine feminine. And a great time to do that then, and I'll put up a moon reading, but a great time will be to do that on Friday. I'm sure it's just as powerful on either side, but the moon, this new moon, so new energy coming in, new world, new earth, new, and then the Cancer energy, the mothering energy. So yeah, let's just tap into that energy this week. It's there for us to tap into. We also got the Rapture card, sensuality, love. There's devotion, that word again, second time. Romance, ecstasy, and pleasure. Just, yeah, it's just getting into those softer um, energies this week. We also got the codes of the seeds, which is the blueprint is within you. Take the next step. That's part of this manifestation thing too. Is it's like it's also about like doing some deep dives. Like the information that we need to as we proceed forward is already within us. So we have to kind of like it's like doing deep dives, but like in the most soft and ethereal way. So it's kind of an interesting week for sure. But yeah, I would definitely get into those energies and just like so the word is like that's coming up is marinate in them. Like marinate in that softness and that lightness and ease and grace and just let it. Yeah, there's more tractors. Busy day around here apparently. Yeah, just easing into it. I can really, that's the overall feeling I have. Like, it's funny, even when I read the stuff that's going on out there, and it's, it's like not a single thing of it freaks me out anymore, right? It's just like, it's gonna be okay. It's like, this is just let this all play out, right? That's what we have to do. That's the key. All right, let's sum up this week. We'll keep this video short, and then there'll be a moon reading up sometime this week, probably right on Friday. See when I'm able to get it done. Look at that. Definitely the theme for this week is this birthing the new uh, Mother Earth, like just all the feminine energies coming in. The Empress card. Um, Always like usually the Empress always looks she always looks pregnant with life as well. Um, in this, there's just so much. There's lots of birds around, but the bounty, right? The harvest is ready. Like I am, or sorry, I see the sacred in all beings and myself. Yeah, this is just about coming into that soft energy this week and really being a part of it, whatever that means to you. So again, like it doesn't hurt to spend a bunch of time in nature, allowing your, again, it doesn't, it has come up just a bit in some of the cards about um, like a lot of, again, heart expansion and things like that. It's funny. You saw that it like leapt out and I just about dropped it, but for the end of the week too, perception came up again. So there's something about that we're also the way we've seen things, that veil is being lifted like off. So we're able to see things for what they really are. Um, yeah, our perceptions are changing. Uh, and it's a good thing. So it's one of those it's almost like I'm hearing just allow that to happen. Allowing probably will be the title of this video because it's super important. And they're also just telling me right now we'll get more information in the moon read about what that's really about. But just, yeah, allow this week that soft energy to come in, to tap into it. Um, yeah, it's funny. I was like, I'm going to do the Golden Futures, three of the Golden Futures card just to wrap this up. But I could see one in my mind and it's totally there. I'll show it. Here, let's get the other. Well, there. Okay, we're gonna read the four. It's fun. This is the card I saw in my mind's eye, and I'm like, it's gonna come up, and I don't know why, but it's the animals. Honor the animal kingdom. This is all, got great angels there as well. Everything. Butterflies, birds. Yeah, there's still that strong connection and pull to nature, right? It's like um, it's like go and observe them. They are like the biggest thing right now of showing us these changes that are happening. So, and there just seems to be a lot more animal activity around. I know that's like in summer usually is like that here, but it just seems like there's something in the air. It's really interesting, I find. So, yeah, again, keep your connection to nature and the animal kingdom up. We also got the golden stellar internet. Communicate in a fifth dimensional way. Oh, that's interesting. Hmm. That one's almost like, I feel like that's a bit of a challenge card in terms of like, we're not quite sure how to tap into that yet. But if this card's coming up to sum up the week, is try to start to like ask the question in meditation, like what is the fifth dimensional energy? What does it look like? How do I tap into it? So it's maybe doing a little bit of investigatory work this week too. We also got card 17, the teleportation and levitation. Expand your gifts and powers. Okay, that clarifies that last card. So it's asking us to like we can't just like sit here. We can go into meditation and ask for intention and see what we're supposed to see, but we also have to like we have to actively be working on this stuff. These gifts just aren't like it's like you're not just going to be resting and going through your day or like, and suddenly you're going to be like, "Oh, I'm teleporting." It's like you have to be a willing participant in that travel, right? So it's like it's meditating with intention this week and to find the answers of like that if you have any questions about what does this look like, remember like the key is I feel like this is also why that angel is in that first card is like your protections are all around you. Put the animal kingdom protection around you, whether you have totem animals or you know those or just actual animals like Sam's laying on the floor here. He really wanted to be part of this video today. Apparently he usually leaves. um so yeah, there's a lot of potential for us to expand this week and to really look in and see um what is this all about? What are these new gifts? What are these like uh gifts and powers? Expanding them. Expansion is I think it will end up calling it expansion. Was that the name of that card too? I think it was, right? Number 3, expansion. So that back to the beginning of the maybe we'll reread that to finish up. So okay. And we also got a little bit about the waters of the planet. Bless the rain, rivers, and oceans. I think this also means, like, in addition to nature, I mean, it's part of nature. If you have bodies of water uh, and you can access them over this, summer has started here. Um, get in the water, go sit by the water. There's lots of healing properties in there, but there's also like information within that too. They're good places for us to go and meditate and things like that. Okay, yeah. So yeah, expansion I think is going to be the theme of this week overall. Let's reread that card, just because it seems to be perception and expansion, expanding our perception of things, right? Yeah, it's just sort of like that's what's the process that's happening right now. So part of that integration is the best way to do that is to, again, be in the heart space and allow, right? Okay, let's read expansion again. The walls you have built around your heart, mind, and body are impermanent. They were created to keep you safe and protected. The old world, we don't need them anymore. Beyond these walls lies the opportunity to expand your awareness and grow into a grander version of yourself. Have the courage to be less guarded and invite self expansion spiritually, mentally, and physically. What can you do to open your heart and mind? What can you do? I'd say, based on the other cards, it's like really be meditating with intention this week. about the answers you want. Ask the questions. What is fifth dimensional consciousness? What is fifth dimensional communication? How do I teleport? How do I levitate? How do I tap into these energies? It's like really starting to ask. It's like it's calling the spiritual helpline and saying, okay, I just bought this new thing, this new energy. How do I use it? There's no manual. And so the only way we're going to get those answers is to ask the questions. So it seems like this week is, working on our perception of things, letting go of the old way of doing things, opening up to the new, um, but not just opening up to the new, but saying, hey, like, I think I'm ready. Like, show me this or that or whatever it is that comes to you in those meditations. So, yeah, meditating with intention this week just to find out some of the answers and see what come what may. That's the other thing about this soft feminine energy is that I'm hearing that it's like this is a good week to really open up to those things because we are in a space of softness and mothering and protection. So all our guides, our angels, um, everything is working in our favor this week. So this is a good time to tap into that energy and safely and securely, um, because we're well protected as we investigate this. So don't feel any fear going into this. Make sure you're like are protected. So you're not letting it just feels like we're getting like the power starting of the Lion's Gate too, right? Is that we're well protected and taken care of, right? Cancer and Leo season are like they're really good times to do this work because as our cosmic family, right, is like backing us and is like there to, um, yeah, like we're part of the pride of lions, right? We're all protecting each other, but it's really important that we're doing this work, right? So again, being nice and soft and mothering yourself this week, um, tapping into these nurturing energies, uh, looking our perception of everything is about to change because it is so different than we were ever taught was possible. Like the energy that we can access and utilize and manifest and dream is like way beyond anything we were ever told that we were capable of doing. Uh, and that remembering is coming in this week. So, yeah, just sit with it, enjoy it, take it easy, take it in easily. All these things are up for us to be able to utilize this week. So definitely take advantage of them, and we'll look forward to what the moon message has to come in. So that'll be on Friday, and then on Sunday I'll hopefully get at the 7/7 portal, just to see what the reading of July looks like. Um, July is going to be very interesting. Uh, Depending on what you follow, there's a thing about July, strange July, and I do think it's going to be strange, and only in the sense that a lot of the reveals, truth, information that will be coming out will just it'll seem strange to us because we've been lied to this entire time. So it will be finding out things about uh, healing, health, uh, what this body is actually capable of, what our energetic body is actually capable of. So yeah, I think it's sort of going to be an exciting month. So, but they're definitely saying take this week because it's a breather week. It's a take, you know, let everything integrate, but also, like, yeah, we're expanding and growing and seeing our potential and fulfilling our potential. So just try to come at it with as much ease and grace and from the heart space, focusing on the energy of love. Yeah. Okay. Take care of yourselves this week. We'll see you on Friday for the moon reading. Um, yeah, just enjoy this week too. I feel like it's like it's all good, and it's good to see all this interesting information coming out. Um, and the truth. It's just nice to have the truth finally, right? We can handle the truth. We've been waiting for this a very long time. All right. I love you guys. Take care. And yeah, just see, smile, smile, just smile. Okay. Thanks, you guys.